Welcome back to your home garage, and in this video I'm going to review how to read your tire size. Installing the right tires on your vehicle is essential to the overall performance and safety of your vehicle. Your tire choice should reflect the conditions in which you drive and your preferences for vehicle response and handling. To make the most informed decision though, you must understand how to read the tire size when it's time to buy tires. Thankfully, determining the correct tire size for your vehicle is relatively simple. All the information you need is immediately available either in your owner's manual or somewhere on the vehicle itself. No matter what vehicle you drive, finding the manufacturer recommended tire size should be easy. The best place to start looking is your owner's manual. But don't worry if you can't locate it in the manual. You should also be able to find the tire fit guide in these particular areas. The driver's side door jamb. Sometimes it's located inside the glove box door, and other times it's located within the gas tank hatch lid. You can also find the size of your tire on the side wall of your current tires, assuming they're the proper size. However, no matter where you find your tire size, you'll have to be able to decipher the sequence of numbers and letters. So let's break it down on how to read your car tire size. Let's take a look at what each number or letter represents one by one in the order that they appear on your tire size data. We'll be using this tire size as an example, 225 40ZR18s. For most vehicles, you'll see the letter P before the number sequence begins. The P is short for P metric, which is a designation by the Tire and Rim Association for a passenger car tire. A P signifies the tire was designated to primarily be used on passenger vehicles, which may include cars, minivans, SUVs, and other light-duty pickup trucks. If you see LT instead of a P, it's because you need light truck tires. LT is short for LT metric, which is the designation by the Tire and Rim Association for a light truck tire type. Light truck tires are designed to be used on vehicles capable of carrying heavy cargo or pulling trailers. Similarly, T stands for temporary and is for your spare tire. If you see ST, that means special trailer. A special trailer tire is never installed on the drive or steer wheels. It's only intended for use on trailer axles. The first number to appear in your tire size information is the width, measured in millimeters, of the correct tire size for your vehicle, in this case 225. Tire width always refers to the measurement from one sidewall to another. So a tire with a measurement of 225 is for a vehicle that has a nominal width of 225 millimeters. After the slash mark, the next number you'll see is for the tire's aspect ratio, which essentially tells you how tall the tire's profile is. Aspect ratios are delivered in percentages. Tire makers calculate the aspect ratio by dividing a tire's sidewall height by its width. If a tire has an aspect ratio of 40, it means the tire's height is 40% of its width. Lower aspect ratio tires, such as a 30 series, generally offer vehicle handling performance advantages over higher aspect ratio tires, such as a 75 series. After the aspect ratio comes a letter or two to indicate the speed rating and the tire's construction. I'll tackle the Z in a moment, as most tires would really only indicate the R. The R refers to the internal structure of the tire and gives you a general idea of its stability. And there are two types of construction that you may see on the sidewall of the tire. R stands for radial, D stands for diagonal or bias ply. Now, bias ply tires were used on automobiles and light trucks until the 70s, but mainly desired by classic cars now. But radial tires represent the vast majority of tires found on the road today. In fact, you will almost always see the letter R on tires, as radial tires have been the industry standard for over 45 years. Radial construction means the tire's internal ply cords are orientated in a radial direction at 90 degrees to the center line of the tread. The Z in the ZR corresponds to the label used by manufacturers to indicate the speed index is higher than V, therefore 168 miles an hour. So a ZR tire has a speed index equal or greater than V, W, and or Y. R, of course, indicates that it's a radial structure. So a ZR indicates that the tire is a radial structure with a speed index of V or higher. The next number is the wheel diameter. So for this example, the tire with the size of 225/40s that are 18s would fit a rim with an 18-inch diameter. Now, if you decide to change your rim size, you'll also need to get new tires that are compatible with the change in size. Tires designed to fit 18-inch rims will not stretch to fit 20-inch rims. Now, while it's certainly possible to upgrade your tire size, it's generally best to stick with the manufacturer's recommended tire size for optimal performance. Increasing the tire size may give you more ground clearance, but you may also affect handling, drivetrain performance, and fuel economy. And that's how easy it is to know which tire size should be on your vehicle. Now go out and check what size is on your vehicle. So make sure you help to keep this channel going by hitting that like button, sharing this video with a friend. Also, please comment below as I reply to all. Plus, don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Your Home Garage.